Hey everyone, how's it going? Time for some romance.
Yay!
We got the fields last time, but we're going with romance now. Also, I just want to say, I've been thinking about what I want to do next, and I think for my next 2 Let's Plays, I'm going to be doing If My Heart Had Wings Flight Diary, and some Final Fantasy. It's either going to be 7 or 10.
Sweet. I'll be here for the flight diary.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want me to read it?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. And that's everything related to what happened yesterday regarding my family. I'm sorry I caused everyone trouble.
After explaining the situation to everybody, Kotori gave an apology to everyone. Since I had already told everyone about the accident and the glider being a secret from her family, everyone knew what to expect.
That's all well and good, but... Are you able to continue on like that? I am, at least until the end of summer. What do you mean? I made a promise with Hibari. I said I'd tell everything to my parents, and in return, I asked her not to say anything until then.
Hibari had seemed a bit disappointed at the idea, but ultimately had agreed to Kotori's request. After all, Hibari did care for her little sister.
If my parents found out about the glider, they'd probably be against it. But it's not just that. They definitely make me go back home. Ridiculous. Well, if they disapproved, then I'd be quitting after the break ends. Quit? Hold on, that's just... I'm sorry, Ageha.
Ageha bit her tongue as Kotori apologized. She knew that persisting would only cause trouble for Kotori.
ソアリング部に席を置いていても飛びさえしなければいいんじゃないの?
Kotori shook her head.
I don't think he'd allowed me to do anything related to it, and I don't think they would believe me anymore.
We didn't actually know how her parents would react until it actually happened. But she did keep it a secret. It would be naive to think you could be trusted again after that.
Thanks to all of you. Now I know what it feels like to fly. If I won't be able to fly again, I don't think I could stay anywhere near a glider anymore. We all reap what we sow. There's nothing else that can be done. It's all my fault.
Asa started to look sad. Yoru also didn't seem convinced.
Well, then I'm quitting too. What?
Hey, what are you saying?
Well, I'm only here because it's fun. If it's not fun, it's not worth doing. If Kotori isn't going to be here, I quit too.
Looking disappointed, Ageha folded her arms behind her head.
Don't be ridiculous. After all you did it to make this far? We all worked together to fix the glider so Amane could fly. After the garage was destroyed, Asa helped us find this great place. And we finally finished the repairs and it could fly again. Now you can finally do what we were planning to. Exactly! To me, it didn't matter if it was gliders or whatever. If I thought the robotics club would be more fun, I'd stay there. Making stuff with you, Aoi, and Amane is fun. That's why I picked this club. Kotori, doing stuff with you is what's fun. If you're not here, it'll be a complete bore. Oh, Ageha.
Kotori gave Ageha a look filled with both happiness and frustration. I agree.
Aoi, you too!
I didn't only want to fix the glider. Yeah, it was really fun, I liked it a lot, but it was only fun because you all were here. If all I wanted to do was fly, I'd flown enough when I went to the airfield for training. It was amazingly fun, and I didn't want to quit. It wasn't what I truly wanted, though. If we can't do it together...
But what about Asa?
This isn't her route. Asa looked as if she was about to cry.
I'm fine. I mean, I'm sad that it's going to be over, but this friendship is so beautiful. And yeah, I'm the same. I didn't join the soaring club because I wanted to fly.
That sounds a bit bullshit.
I joined the club so I could be friends with you all. Asa.
I mean, I remember that look she was given the glider.
Mm-hmm.
無理しちゃって。
Exactly. For once, I agree with you, Yoru.
I am not, it's the truth!
まあそうよね。ただ飛びたいだけならおじいちゃんにお願いすれば一発だものね。
Wait, what?
What we're saying is, if you quit, then the soaring club is disbanding. What? No, you can't do that! It'll be all my fault!
感じればいいんじゃないかしら。実際あるわけだし。
You are the club president. You are the club leader, after all.
You guys! Look, the point is this. Let's just focus on the morning glory until summer is over. After that, who knows?
ある意味今までと何も変わってないわね。
Come on, let's go, Katori!
You could almost say this problem made us all closer. At least, it seemed like everyone felt that way.
Hey, Aoi, should we talk about that thing?
Oh, yeah. I'm not cheating, Katori, I promise. I promise!
Hmm?
Well, about the flight. That is when the Morning Glory makes its appearance. Katori, you're going to be the main pilot.
Huh?
Looking a bit troubled by having her hands held by Asa, Katori listened to me, dumbfounded. You've got enough skill to be the pilot. You don't have enough experience, but I'll help with that.
Aoi, you wanna fly.
Well, yeah, that's true. But it's fine with me as long as I can make it to the clouds.
Oh yeah, are you guys alright with this? Hey, I don't even really want to fly. If someone else wants to fly, I'm more than willing to let them. If it's fine with everyone else, it's fine with me.
私はただの部外者です。
Still.
You guys.
I'm just gonna pretend like her route's not a thing. There are only 4 routes in this game, I swear.
All of this for me? Thank you.
Katori looks as if she's about to cry tears of joy.
Well, that's not quite right. We're not doing this for you.
It's for me! No, I'm kidding.
Huh? I'm doing this for myself.
Same here. Oh, I guess it is for me.
Me too.
Me too.
You want to run that by me again?
Me too.
That's great.
Me too.
Oh my god.
Oh my
that's
gosh.
cute.
Uh,
Not knowing how to take it all, Katori began to show a mix of emotions. I almost laughed at the odd combination of tears and look of bemusement on her face.
oh, don't worry about it.
Just keep your mind on flying for now.
Okay.
Story started. Story? Excuse me.
Story.
Katori started to cry again, this time with a smile on her face.
We're Kasorin.
The Kasori Club.
The flying.
I'm back! Tadaima!
I'm like,
Hmm? There was a letter on the dining room table.
I'm going home for a bit. Oh wait, no, that's Kanako. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm going home for a bit. Kana's not here today.
Seems so.
Same with Asa and Yoru. It's just the two of us.
Am I gonna have to censor something? This game's rated E, so probably not. Seems like it. How the hell did they ever get away with that? Like, seriously.
What?
How the... Okay, having played through, like, the kissing scene on Switch, it's almost worse. It's almost worse because they translated it better in this one. But it's just as, like... It's not E-rated. It's not.
The kissing scene?
Yeah.
In the Switch?
Yeah.
Wait, why? Why?
It's... I mean, they show the exact same things, but the lines are better translated. Better translated and not in a good way.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not that much worse, but it is just a little bit that don't know how this got an E rating when the one on PC is rated T.
Yeah.
Then so it's Atsu and Yoru's turn to watch over the sky at the secret base. They were going to be spending the night there. Also, this has just as many curse words as the original. They said they would... Oh, there's the first typo of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a count going. They said they would eat at the hangar and had bought some snacks at the convenience store. It was like they were having a trip. Even though we realized it was going to just be the two of us. We tried not to think about it. Yeah, you're dating, it's fine.
I'm going to wash my face and freshen up.
Yeah, go on a date
For
with her.
what?
Go on a date with her, please.
Yeah!
Kotori left the dining room.
Make dinner for her. That'd be really sweet.
I guess I'll get changed too. For some reason, I started to worry about smelling sweaty. You do those sort of things. Decided to head back to my room and get changed. Yeah, as soon as a significant other enters the picture, yeah, we suddenly care a lot more. Suddenly care a lot more about, you know, smelling good.
Don't come in until I say it's okay.
Are you really alright?
She is making him dinner. I said I'm fine. Make sure Aoi doesn't come in, Hattie.
記録した
If he tries to, give him all you've got.
Screw you!
わあ
Screw you, duck. Patty menacingly flapped his wings my way. I shrugged my shoulders and left the room. Seems
You're
like
like, I'm not going against
Seems like
Hattie.
Kotori was making dinner tonight. Oh, you were right.
Oh, that's adorable.
What I thought you were suggesting was he make dinner for her.
I was suggesting they have a cute little dinner, just the two of them, but like make it themselves so it's more meaningful, you know?
Oh, of course. Since she didn't want me looking, she kicked me out of the kitchen. I wonder if she really is okay.
Buddy, she's just making dinner.
記録した
I'm worried that
Aw.
she might cut herself with a knife or burn herself on the stove.
No.
Starting to become anxious, I tried to peek through a gap in the door, but Hattie was keeping watch like a loyal guard dog.
Oh my days.
I could bust my way through, but that would only make Kotori upset. She probably wouldn't speak to me for the whole night. I had to avoid that. I am worried though. Look, pretty sure you'd be able to hear if something went wrong.
Yeah.
If I could see her from here, I probably wouldn't be all that concerned. Not being able to see anything only made me worry more. Can you open a window, maybe?
You ever wonder what it's like not being on the same continent as your significant other and being scared if they get like run over by a bus or something? Cause that's where my anxiety goes.
You know what it's like not having a significant other?
I'm like, ah!
I'm sorry. I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. Trying to listen in on what was happening, I suddenly realized, like, hey, I was just like, hey, at least you have someone. If Kotori's father knew about the glider, he'd probably feel like this. He probably didn't know anything about gliders or what kind of activities our club did. The only thing he would know is that we were flying. So of course he'd be extremely worried that something terrible could happen to his daughter. Only because Hibari frequently came here and knew us all did she promise to wait until the end of the summer. The phone in the hall was ringing. Damn it! Can't go out there! Since we had
Go to the hall.
Since we had cell phones, it was rare to hear the dormitory phone. Yet it was ringing now. Slipping past the gaze of Hattie, the watchdog, I headed toward the entrance. Who could it be? Maybe Kanako? Hello, this is Flying Fish Manor.
記録した。
Speaking of the devil, I'm pretty sure that's him. The caller was a man. Speaking. May I ask who's calling? I called it. My mind instantly went blank. Good evening. Right now she's... He quickly corrected me. Oh, well then, how can I help you? Me? What could he want to talk to me about? Did Hibari tell him about the glider? What?
You're dating his daughter?
That was paused.
Maybe that's why he wants to talk to you?
Was he mad at me for not saying anything to him? Or was he planning to bring Kotori back home? Was he calling to talk about the arrangements? I braced myself and listened to what Kotori's father had to say. True, but he already knew about that. He
probably still need to have the talk, though.
Why wait till now?
Well, don't all the dads of the girls give the boyfriend, the talk?
Yeah, again, could have done that earlier. Kotori went...
Yeah,
he found out about that at
taking
least,
Kotori home.
He found out about that at least probably, like, a month or so ago. With how much work they've been putting into the glider.
Yeah, but you don't do it until it's like an actual, like, you know this relationship legit.
Fair enough, I guess. I braced myself and listened to what Kotori's father had to say. Huh?
Well,
thank me. Hearing him say Hibari's name made my heart stop, but I quickly regained my composure. He wouldn't be calling to thank me if there was a problem. I didn't really do much. Other than say I liked her. You called just to thank me. Nope, don't worry about it at all. I'm glad to help, even if a little. I paid him a little lip service since I didn't know what else to say. Since he was the same age as my father, I had to pay him respects. Kotori was happy too. She really seemed happy when she was talking about her time at home. He seemed surprised and gracious at the same time. Such a simple thing really seemed to make him happy. I shouldn't tell him that the pandas were the thing she was most excited about. Yeah, she was. I wasn't lying. She did really seem to be happy when talking about being with her parents. So even Kotori's homeroom teacher had spoken with him. I hadn't thought about the possibility, even though it was extremely obvious to me now.
Hey, it's pause for me.
On it. Got it.
Okay.
He sounded sad. He must have been really worried about her. It was heart-wrenching, just imagining how he must have felt.
今じゃ友達もできて成績も安定しているとか。
Yes, when I started working, she wasn't getting along with the others, but now she's doing really well with them. I tried to be as cheerful as possible. I wanted him to know that there wasn't much to worry about.
ええ、ひばりから伺っています。皆さん、
Oh, shit.
小鳥が周囲に馴染めるよう尽力くださったと伺っています。
Well, it wasn't just me. It was really all thanks to her meeting Amane and Ageha. Even the glider had a big impact. I hadn't really done anything. But I guess he wasn't told that. Should I go get Kotori? Since you called, you may as well talk with...
いえ、いいんです。
He was surprisingly blunt.
あの子はまだ私たちを許してはくれていません。
The slight cheerfulness that came to his voice had already faded.
あの子は隠していますが、私たちも気がついています。あの子が家を出たのは私たちのせいなんだと。あの子は本当は工学になんて興味がなかったのに。
Kotori had lied about her interest in engineering and had come to Keifu Academy. Her parents had believed her, but came to realize that it was a lie once they heard about her grades. At the same time, that lie revealed another hidden desire.
My dad always looked sad. It was like my life had ended. That continued for so long. I couldn't take it anymore, so I decided to leave the house.
That bitter emotion had made it all the way to her parents. That was the reason Kotori's father had not come to see her all the way up until her recent trip back home.
あの子に嘘をつかせた責任は私たちにあります。
A deflated voice came out of the receiver. It was obvious that he had been living with some regrets over the past few years.
あの子が家を出て行ってから我が家はまるで火が消えたようでした。けれどそんな家族がまた一つになれるかもしれない。
That all depends on how you handle the upcoming news.
Yeah.
If you say one wrong thing, you can say goodbye.
まるで昔に戻ったみたいでした。あの子がそちらへ戻った後、家内と話していたんです。もしあの事故がなければ、きっと今頃
Why can't it be like that again?
過ごせていたんだろうって。
See?
ですが、また一緒に暮らせるようになるかもしれない。これもみんな
Exactly.
水瀬さんのおかげです。
Sensed a hint of sadness in his gratitude. Through that, I could tell he was sincere. I think Kotori changed because she wanted to. After all I and everyone else did was simply be there for her. It hadn't been because of her legs. You help friends. That's all there was to it. Changing a bit from the influence of your friends was natural. It would happen to anyone. I wasn't sure if my message came across, but her father thanked me once again.
娘のことをよろしくお願いします。
Saying that, he hung up. I hung up the phone with a sigh. If he had known about the glider, there was no way he would have spoken to me like that. I didn't think I should have told him, however. Not knowing what to do left me with a heavy feeling. Oh, hello.
Were you on the phone?
Hmm? Oh, yeah. Kotori came out of nowhere.
Who was it?
The gardener. They need to come do some work. Damn it, Aoi! Damn it!
Hattie's been playing all around. Things are a bit of a mess.
I lied without even thinking about it. Is dinner ready? I'm getting a little hungry.
Yep, it's finished.
You lied to your girlfriend? Not a good sign. Dinner was laid across the dining room table. Croquettes! I love croquettes! I don't know what a croquette is.
Me either. I hope you like them.
Hopefully it isn't another spelling change of a trademarked product.
Might be.
A large pile of barrel-shaped croquettes were sitting atop a large plate.
Oh, I think they're croissants.
All of them were fried to golden brown perfection, but a few had crushed spots. Croissant isn't trademarked?
Hold on, let
It's not like hard and dark.
Croquette is an actual thing. Okay, hold on. Japanese croquettes. So they have any filling inside of them, and then like are just put in batter and fried. Japanese ones are specifically made
Are they sweet or savory?
of mashed potatoes mixed with sautéed ground beef and onion.
Oh,
And
savory.
then they're breaded with light
Fantastic.
and airy panko breadcrumbs and then deep fried till golden brown.
That reminds me of like a pasty or like an onigiri.
Yeah.
I once heard from the podcast that I watched that a pasty is just a British onigiri.
Basically, a pasty is basically just something that's filled and then it's like a pie filling.
I knew
or like
I'd heard the word pasty from like Harry Potter and stuff, obviously.
yeah, pumpkin pasties.
Yeah, but I never knew that it was savory until very recently.
You can have savory pasties, sweet pasties, but sweet pasties are basically just
Pastries.
pies.
They're just pastries.
Yeah, pies or pastries.
Yeah. Anyways, all of them were fried to golden brown perfection, but a few had crushed spots. I quickly took my seat. Can I eat?
Yeah, go ahead.
Itadakimasu! I started to dig into the piping hot croquettes. These are great! Something's a bit different about this one.
Oh, sorry, hold on. I need to...
Oh, okay. I haven't been looking at chat at all, by the way. Doesn't matter. No one's posted anything.
My grandma got me massive cookies from a cookie place. Yummy.
Delicious. Anyways,
That's a croquette made with meat and potatoes. This is a regular croquette.
a meat and potato croquette? I've never heard of one of these before. Didn't you just say that's what they were filled with?
I mean, well, in Japan it's normally just potatoes and like pork. But
Which is meat and potatoes.
yeah, so
Was it supposed to be in this game? Is it like some sort of fish, maybe?
well, I mean, this is a town that lives on a lake, so
Yeah.
maybe, I don't know.
I mean, Japan is such a seafood-heavy country, so.
Mm-hmm.
Meat and potato croquette. I've never had one of those before. Katori seemed to enjoy watching me munch away at her cooking. When did you learn to cook like this?
記録した
These croquettes are my mom's specialty.
So what that means is... Katori nods. She had made a promise to me a while back. Since her mother taught her how to cook, she was going to make something for me. Wait, when did this happen?
Like right when she got back.
Oh, yeah.
Because she cooks for them, and then her mom showed her a recipe, and she said that she would cook it for
Okay.
Aoi.
Okay, sorry it took so long to happen. That means that this has been... that she's been back for quite a while.
Yeah. Sorry it took so long to happen. There never was really a good opportunity.
Croquettes did take quite a long time to make. Since we were busy every day at the club, she never had the time. So this is what your mom's cooking tastes like. Haha!
She hasn't even taught my sister yet. It's quite the secret.
The outside was crispy, and the inside was delectably soft. See, I haven't eaten dinner yet today, so... A few of them were a bit oddly shaped. They were, without a doubt, delicious. These are so good with rice. More, please. I lifted up my rice bowl, and Katori happily wheeled off to get me more.
Yes, as many as you want. It's okay if you eat them all.
They were so good that I wanted to do just that, but there was just too many. The large plate had 2 plates worth of croquettes piled up in a pyramid. I ate as many of Katori's croquettes as my stomach would allow.
See, and this is why men get dad bods.
I'm gonna be real. I don't know about you, but I do not like sweets. So I'm really good. It's really nice to know that these are savory. That actually, makes it seem like something that it would actually taste good. I don't know. I don't like sweets.
There's some great stuff that's savory. Like, if you want really, like, savory, like, little things, British cuisine actually has really good, like, small savory things. Like, Yorkshire puddings, of course, but then...
Of course.
The little pasties and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's literally so good. Like, there's this place called Pound Bakery, and they just use, like,
Oh, I've heard of Pound Bakery from the podcast that I watched.
Yeah,
because
just, like,
2 of them are British.
They have, like, just pasties with, like, chicken or beef or pork or something, and it's just a pound each, or, like, 2 for a pound, and so, when I eat lunch with my boyfriend, sometimes we go to Pound Bakery and just get that.
I believe he, like Connor from the podcast, described it as, he said it's cheaper than Greg's. I don't know what Greg's is, but... Do you know what that is?
Greg's is like fancy Pound Bakery.
And apparently Greg's is known for being cheap, apparently. So.
Yeah, it's like a 7-Eleven.
Oh, so it's like a convenience store, kind of.
Yeah, it's a little mini convenience store, but it's got like bakery products.
Yeah. And then he described the Pound Bakery as I believe he said you can get 2 pasties for $2.
Basically, because that's basically what the equivalent of a pound is.
Yeah.
Or probably at that time it was the equivalent of a pound, and it's like 2 pasties for 1 pound.
Yeah.
So 50p each pasty.
Yeah. And then he absolutely lost his shit when he realized that a pasty is basically a British onigiri.
I mean, honestly,
Yeah. Screw jelly donuts. Whew. I am full.
See, I'd like to try onigiri, but mostly onigiri is filled with fish.
I don't know. I don't have much experience with fish, but I want to like it. I don't know. I feel like the typical weeb who goes to Japan who really wants to like sushi. I threw my overstuffed body onto my bed. So good, I'm stuffed.
I'm glad you liked it.
Hee hee.
What's she doing in his room?
Having her cooking praised really seemed to make Katori happy. Hold on a minute, okay? I'll be fine in a bit. I lay on the bed. Oh, I read that wrong. Oh, hold on a minute. I'll be alright in a bit. I lay on the bed until my stomach settles a little. While I was resting, Katori began staring at the bicycle in the corner of the room.
You sure do take good care of it.
Yeah, it's sort of a habit. I can't sleep if I don't do it, even though I don't ride anymore.
You don't?
But you rode with me!
And I want to go bike riding again.
I couldn't even if I wanted to. Racing, yeah, but casually, no. You can do it. As I answered, Katori looked at my knee. Oh yeah, we did tell her about that.
It looks completely fine, but I guess it really isn't.
Oh yeah, we told her about that all the way back in the prologue.
Oh yeah.
Actually, no, it was chapter 1. It was chapter 1. Because that's when we got on our first name basis.
Yeah.
But I guess it really isn't. Yeah. I could probably ride around a little bit like we did, but there's no way I could Are they pretending that didn't happen?
I don't know. If they are, I'm gonna fight them.
The problem was, it just wasn't fun to ride around slowly. I probably want to go faster, push too hard, and then hurt my knee again.
Hold on real quick, I'll be right back.
They are pretending it didn't happen!
So sorry about that. Had to run to the restroom. Alrighty. I really want to see you ride your bike.
Did you not get a good look when you were clinging to my back?
I bet you'd look so amazing.
I
She was
can
looking at everything else.
I could show you.
Huh?
Not now, right? Oh, a picture. Okay. I pulled myself up and fumbled through my desk drawer. After a bit of searching, I pulled out an album. My friends in the cycling club made this for me when I transferred schools. It was filled with pictures of the club and event records.
Wow, you had so many great friends.
Well, when I got it, I thought it was some sort of bad joke. I laughed and Kotori gave me a funny look. Because, you know, I transferred schools to get away from cycling, and then they give me this. When I got it, I just shoved it to the bottom of my drawer and forgot I had it.
But you can look at it now?
I guess. Well, thanks to the glider and making new friends, I suppose. Now, I appreciate their thoughtfulness. I really don't have any bad memories from that.
Oh, you look so young there.
I looked a bit like a punk.
As most athletes do.
It was a picture of me from the first grade. I really looked like a child.
Well, yeah, you were in the first grade. That's so cute. I love it, Owie. I just want to pinch your
Wait,
cheeks.
Like first grade, like primary school? Elementary
Probably.
school? Or like first grade is in this game's definition of grades, meaning freshman in high school?
I think with how she's saying, I'm thinking elementary school.
Okay. Some guys don't like it when you say they're cute, you know? Saying that in a sullen tone had Kotori laugh.
Kaguya-sama. How cute.
Not happening! Saying that in a sullen tone had Kotori laugh in a way that implied even that was cute.
You look so handsome in your biking uniform.
Now that is what we guys like to hear.
Hey, this bike can really go fast, right? How fast can it go?
Slower than a glider. Well, if I pedal as fast as I can, I could probably go a bit faster than a car at normal speed. By normal speed, you mean like...
Faster than a car?
You mean like 15, 20, 30?
They have slower speed limits in Japan, so...
There's no way I could... Well, actually, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually. There's no way I could keep that speed up the whole time, but the final sprint before the finish line is pretty fast. That reminds me, have you heard about, like, taxis in Japan?
I've heard about taxis in general. And them, like, going ridiculous speeds.
Well, they take everything literally. Apparently in Japan. I heard a story that, one of the people on the podcast was in a taxi and, said stop to, as in, like, pull over and stop. He literally stopped in the middle of the road, right there.
Oh my days.
There's no way I could keep that speed up. I already read that.
Hold on, it's paused again.
Damn it. Damn it. How's that?
Final sprint?
Basically using up all the energy you stored up.
Wow, that's a really steep hill.
We call it a hill climb. It's really, really tough.
It looks like it. Just look at your face here.
I guess we can't see the pictures. Let me tell you, though, after you struggle up that hill, there's quite a prize waiting for you. The prize is going downhill.
Downhill?
Still not as cool as a glider, though. Yeah, going downhill gets you going really fast, and it feels amazing.
Wow, it must feel like riding to the top of a vertical draft and gliding far off.
Well, it's similar. It's still different. The sense of speed is different on a bicycle, and, you can feel the wind. Since you were on the ground, the sensation of speed was much faster. It felt great to be hundreds of feet above the ground in a glider, but that was different.
Bicycles, huh?
You were in the volleyball club, right?
Yeah, at first. I was a spiker, but since there was no setter, I switched.
Wow, you were a spiker? You'd be a really good pro at Smash Bros. Sorry. That was a dumb joke.
I was pretty good, so I could play anywhere.
Cool. Do you have an album or something? Kishori flashed an awkward smile. Oh.
I threw them all away.
Sorry I brought it up. I mean, it makes sense why she did it, but still.
No, actually seeing your album makes me sort of regret doing that. They were bad memories, so I should have kept them.
I'd love to see pictures of you from back then. I bet you were really cute. She knows it.
I was!
She nodded without thought. Not really modest, huh?
Well, we had a reputation in our neighborhood for being the beautiful sisters. I wish. But it wasn't really much of a contest. Hebrew is way more popular than I was.
I don't know what those boys are on.
You'd even get love letters from people in other towns once in a while.
I can see that happening. As we talked about Hibari, a frown started to form. A frown started to from on Katori's face.
Hold on again, so sorry.
A frown started to from. That's 2! That makes 2 on the, typo counter.
So sorry, Mom just got home and she's like, hey, we're watching Order of Phoenix. You need to come watch. And I'm like, I can join later. I don't like Order of Phoenix that much anyways.
As we talked about Hibari, I read this line. But you must have been popular too, right? Heart was pounding as I asked.
Well, maybe.
I mean, she did say that she had never gone out with anyone else before. So, if she was popular, she turned everyone down.
Probably.
Katori had an annoyed look on her face as she answered. Ah! There we go.
I had absolutely no interest in boys back then. I never dated anyone. First guy I ever liked was, well, you.
Oh my gosh. I don't know why, but that made me feel like... I know it's not me she's talking about, but still. Even if she was smiling, she still seemed to be a bit embarrassed to say it. The fact that she never liked anyone else, even if she didn't act on it. I was extremely happy to hear that. By the way, about the way we talk to each other. What? What?
Eh?
Well, if we're going to be together, shouldn't you try to be more relaxed when you're with me? Easier said than done, my dude.
Yeah, I guess.
Easier said than done. I remember the first couple of months when I was with my first girlfriend. I was very afraid of screwing something up.
Aw.
Say that you like me.
Aww.
Say that you like me again.
Huh? All of a sudden.
What was that? What was that sound?
Just. All of a sudden, you're supposed to tell your significant other you love them every day.
Not in Japan, apparently. You're supposed to tell them you like them. Why not? It's no good if you're not relaxed. Go ahead. Try.
Okay. I like you, Aoi.
Hey.
Hard. I still get kind of nervous. Trying to be more relaxed is... I'm just...
Don't worry about it.
記録した
Oh, come on. I'll try to not be nervous.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I promise.
Katori began flipping randomly through the... Aoi, say it back, you bitch. Oh, come on, man. Aside from the pictures, my race results were also in there. Although, she probably didn't understand them. She looked through them one by one. Hey.
Hmm?
When you had your accident, the balloon crashed, right?
Yeah.
Katori raises her head. And flying a glider isn't scary?
Not at all.
She spoke confidently. Hibari turned pale whenever she talked about it. It must have been a really big accident. However, Katori didn't seem to be scarred at all. Or scared. Well, she doesn't look scarred either. Physically, at least. Even while we'd been doing the spin recovery training. Yeah, I just realized that. An injury that bad would probably leave some sort of scar.
Yeah. Okay. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be up in the sky. When I saw the hot air balloon, I begged my parents to ride it. Then the accident happened. But it was the first time I had flown in the sky like that. It was really fun.
記録した
So you did have one love before me.
But it was the first time I had flown in the... I'll never forget how the sky looked from that hot air balloon.
Sorry, you already read that line, so.
I did, sorry.
So that part you remember is a good memory?
Yeah.
I could tell that she was being honest about it. My accident happened when I was going downhill. Oh, God. Don't remind me. That sounds so painful.
Both of them sound painful.
The cyclist in front of me fell, and I went down as well. Oh,
Oh.
good God, scraping scraping your knee on asphalt is one of the most painful experiences I've ever had.
Mm.
And I have had that experience. I mean, I'm fine.
Yeah,
But
it's
God,
never fun.
I wasn't going nearly that fast.
Yep.
God damn. Anyways, of course, I still remember how good it feels to be going downhill. Going up the winner's podium was great too.
That's when Nageha regretted not being able to see. I would have liked to seen it too.
Back then, I only really wanted to ride. I didn't really care about the results. Going up to the winner's podium, being congratulated by my coach and teammates, Tatsuya being proud of me. Oh yeah, it's Tatsuya now. I really got a taste for it then. I got too excited when I was going downhill, and then I got into the accident. Nothing good ever happens to people who get too greedy. Katori had a puzzled expression.
If you could ride again, would you?
Yeah, if I could, I would love to. But since I have the glider now, maybe I might continue it as a hobby.
記録した
She seemed a little relieved to hear me say that. During rehab, my doctor told me that if I had surgery, I could probably compete again.
Really?
But it was going to be a huge operation and cost a lot of money and time. On top of that, it wasn't a guarantee that I would recover. I couldn't make up my mind, so I didn't do it. I was told I had a 50-50 chance of recovery. Now, I could understand why I couldn't make up my mind. Now I could understand why I couldn't make up my mind back then. I was probably scared. That if it didn't succeed, I wouldn't be able to heal. If that were the case, I wanted to keep hoping that I could still recover. It was an embarrassing story, but back then, I needed to have hope for something, or I would have gone crazy.
Do you have the surgery now?
I'm not sure. I'd have to ask a doctor.
It'd be good if you could do it.
Why?
Well, look. Once summer is over, the soaring club is...
Oh yeah,
Well,
disbanding.
記録した
I still can't really believe it.
Well then, I guess I could have the surgery. Even though our school doesn't have a cycling club. Making a club that wouldn't worry Katori's parents seemed like an interesting option.
Well, you should then. And then you can let me ride on the back of your bicycle again.
Oh, she remembers.
didn't forget.
She remembers now. Okay. Katori was talking as if it had already been decided. If all I was going to do was that, I didn't need the surgery.
記録した
Can I borrow this album?
Sure, but what are you going to do?
Look at it till every detail is right to my brain.
That's dedication. There was something scary about that. However, as she stared at each page of the album, I could tell she wasn't exaggerating. Wow, you like him that much? I went to the kitchen to clean up. Katori was at the table, intensely looking through the album. Isn't it boring?
Nope.
She didn't even look at me when she answered. She looked like an archaeologist trying to decipher an ancient text.
This rugged-looking guy. Was he your best friend?
He's kind of hot. No, I'm kidding.
For a while now, he's been appearing everywhere. Seems like he's almost glued to you.
Plot twist, that's Anchan. No, I'm kidding. Ah, Takenaka.
Takinaka. Rugged Takinaka.
Oh man. She repeated herself as if to memorize it.
Everyone looks so close.
Guess. I still keep in touch with them now. I even got a message asking to meet up this summer, but I told them I was too busy and couldn't.
So you're still good friends with Takinaka?
Oh yeah, is it alright if I take a picture of you later?
Sure, but why?
Sent to him. He won't shut up about showing him a picture. After bragging about having a girlfriend, he became jealous and started asking me to show him pictures.
That's a good idea. You can show off to him with a picture of you with a respectable girlfriend.
He murmured while looking at a picture of Takanako and I with our arms over each other's shoulders. I wonder what she could be imagining. Probably him. Probably Takanako with an unrespectful girlfriend. Alright, the dishes are done. It's so much easier when it's just the two of us. If we were always like this, my job would be easier. Well then, I think I'm going to go have a bath. How about you? You want to go first?
Pass.
This is just a taste of what married life could be like with her. Don't you need to wash?
Well, yeah, but I wanted to talk with you more. I mean, I'll do it after that.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
You mind if we go outside to talk?
Sure, no problem with that. I gave a slight smile with my answer. Katori seemed pleased and headed to the entranceway. I wondered why she spoke so formally. Why do I feel like Titus? Or Titus, as I learned it was pronounced.
It's beautiful.
Or Titus, as I learned it is actually pronounced recently.
Yeah.
I remember I saw a video. This is a really bad joke, but it's so funny to me at the same time. It's like, so I always pronounce, the guy's like, I always pronounce it Titus, but since it's apparently pronounced Titus, I'm gonna try to pronounce it that way for the remainder of the video. So anyway, Titty's here. Yes. Looking completely at peace, Kotori gazed up at the infinite number of stars shining down at us. Kotori's eyes shined in the starlight. Startlight? What does that even mean?
Hey, Aoi. You know, I bet we could reach out and touch the stars if we flew at night.
Yeah, we could. That's also a really bad idea. Seems like it, yeah, but it's dangerous to fly at night. I feel like this line is a direct attack at me.
Here I am, trying to be romantic, and you have to go and be all realistic.
I feel personally attacked. Sorry. Tori pouted. I laughed while trying to cover up my embarrassment and apologized. Even though we obviously can't reach out and touch the stars, I still want to reach out for it. Because what we're doing is reaching for the sky, you know?
I agree.
It was the best thing that came to my mind to be romantic. The way she happily carried on the conversation made her look even more beautiful. Which was why I decided to ask. Can I touch your legs? Not what I meant. No, I'm being serious here. My reason was simple. I wanted to understand her pain. Perhaps if I understood, I'd be able to help her feel better about it somehow. Hey, I let you touch my legs at the beach.
True.
Kotori seemed to have a multitude of conflicting emotions battling within her. Does he have to specify lower legs? I was simply glad she didn't immediately say no.
You don't hate them?
There's nothing for me to hate, I answered immediately. I love everything about you, Kotori. I kind of read that line without it even registering in my mind. First, and then I'm like, that's adorable, yeah. Anyways, did you read this?
It's one I love everything about you, Kotori.
She says, really? With a question mark.
Really?
There we go. Really?
Oh,
She clearly had a lot of emotions going through her mind. I could see joy and confusion mingled together with sadness. I wanted her to know how I felt about her. So, is it alright?
I guess.
After putting in a lot of thought, she finally nodded in agreement. Doing my best to not ruin her mood, I gently placed my hand on her leg. I could feel her soft warmth in the palm of my hand.
Does it feel weird?
No, not at all. Are you alright with this?
Honestly, not really, but in a way it's not bad. I really don't know what to feel. If I think about it, since it's you, it's alright.
Yes, she really did have to put a lot of thought into it. Well, in the end, it really didn't matter, since she didn't mind since it was me. Then I'm happy. Because, just like I said before, your legs are a part of you, and I love every bit of you, Katori.
So, if my legs weren't like this, would you still care about me?
Of course. I couldn't help but fall in love with a cute girl like you. I'm just not sure what you'd think of me.
記録した。
Of course I'd love you. Well, it probably would have taken me a little longer to realize how wonderful you are.
Tori thought for a moment with a serious look on her face.
Since I'm beautiful, good at sports, and smart, if my legs weren't like this, I probably wouldn't be able to be humble.
You weren't humble when even in the beginning of the game! I've realized, Katori. I've realized.
Maybe you haven't realized, but I do get pretty cocky.
Oh, I know how cocky you can be, Miss Olul. Anyone who knew her did. You probably wouldn't have come to Keifu to begin with. We probably wouldn't have met. Katori nodded.
I lost a lot of things after the accident. But I also realized that I gained so much as well.
Katori said earnestly as she grasped my hand.
Do you remember what you said to me during that last flight?
Me, as the player? Honestly, no, I don't. What's that? He doesn't either. Oh, okay, I remember now.
You said that when I'm flying, you could see the real me?
Oh yeah, that.
Ever since you said that, I've really been thinking about it. That is, why do I want to fly? I don't know if I really know the answer just yet, but when I'm flying, that's when I really feel free. My legs don't matter at all then. I become free.
Freedom. I could tell how important this was to Katori. Just ignore that typo. That's 3. Even though she was in a wheelchair, she was always so full of energy. Sometimes, I felt like her wheelchair was the only thing binding that energy and suppressing her. That was probably why she was so frustrated not being able to move freely.
I want to move more freely.
Only when she was in the sky could she escape from those binds.
Freedom is one thing that I lost. But it's not the only thing. There's so much more.
Like what?
Things that normal people can do. Spend time with friends, falling in love.
You didn't lose that.
When I met you, I was at rock bottom. Every day was dull, and I hated everything. I told you I hated school, right? Can you believe it?
I wouldn't believe it if you said it now. Kotori nodded in agreement. She placed her own hand on top of the one I had still resting on her leg. So, you can't feel anything at all?
Yeah, from here down.
Wait, how high are your hands, Owly? Saying that,
Probably just resting it on her knee.
she brought my hand to the base of her thigh.
Oh!
Well, it's consensual.
Oh.
It's consensual.
Earlier you were talking about surgery, right? The truth is, I was told the same thing.
Oh. Hope. Really?
According to the doctor, if I did have the surgery, there'd be a chance. But it's difficult, and it can't be done in Japan. My father searched, but he couldn't find anyone who could do it.
Would you be able to walk again? Would you be able to walk again if you had that surgery?
I wonder, even if the surgery was a success, they said I wouldn't recover completely. On top of that, the success rate is like 1 in a million. It's pretty hopeless.
So they could either, have a happy ending, or they could pull your lie in April and the surgery fails. Pretty sure this is gonna be a happy ending. Huh. I see.
Did I get your hopes up? I'm sorry. But it's okay. I feel completely different, as long as I have the hope of a possible recovery. Sorry, I'm eating my cookie. I still feel like I have a chance.
記録した。
But if I knew it was possible,
ごちそう
I
さま
would
で
feel
し
so
た。
helpless. I would feel so helpless and give up on everything.
After saying that, she laughed and rubbed my arm.
And that's when you appeared, Aoi.
Katori. I held her close to me. Almost unexpectedly, a sensation of love swept through me. You're supposed to kiss. No, I'm kidding. I'm glad I met you. I love you, Katori.
I love you too. Aoi?
Hey, you two should kiss! Katori, relax.
The audience. It's impossible for me.
I'm really looking forward to my Final Fantasy X playthrough, because I know I'm going to do it at some point. And in that game, the two love interests do actually kiss. Just telling someone to relax was easier said than done. It's probably the best romance of any Final Fantasy game.
Okay, this scene though, I can't relax. Literally, physically, pretty much impossible.
Since she was my girlfriend, I wanted her to feel more relaxed with me. Oh, well then.
記録した。
What? Oh, hold on, Aoi.
Where are you reaching? What are you doing? Then she had already...
Oh, wait. He's probably trying to, pick her up.
I hope so. I hope it's not anything else.
Picks her up from the wheelchair a
Yeah,
lot.
I hope it's not anything.
So...
I hope it's nothing else. Nothing else. Unless he's under her. No. If it had said behind her, maybe. It was easy for me to slide my hands under her. I picked her up and cradled her in my arms. Okay.
See?
We're all wholesome here.
Cuteness.
We're all wholesome.
Because, yeah.
Yeah.
Liam, get your brain out the gutter.
Look, this game has given me reasons to put it in the gutter.
What? Okay, well, I didn't see that, so I have no clue. I might have to look
Oh,
up
this! This is one of the screenshots that's on the Steam page.
Yes, and it's adorable, and I love it.
Yeah.
Owie.
Then again, there's also a kissing scene with Amane on the Steam page.
Yeah, no.
So, and that one actually, shows it.
We just ignore that, okay?
Okay.
I want want there to be one where we see them two kissing.
I only acknowledge the three routes that are unlocked at the very start. I don't acknowledge either of the other two.
Yep.
Anyways,
There's only 3 routes in this game.
I meant to say it earlier, but you're not heavy at all, and this is no problem, so I won't put you down. I'll never let you go. Although Kotori...
Yeah, well, Rose said that. She let go.
Oh gosh, I've never actually seen that movie.
Me either. I have no interest.
Yeah, same. Even though I like emotional, media, for some reason, if it's live action, I don't care.
See, my thing is, I struggle with movies if I see something that makes complete sense that would also work and they didn't go with it. So like in Taken, the first movie, I'm like, oh my gosh, they're such idiots. Why did they tell them? Why did they do this? Didn't anybody teach you stranger danger, especially when traveling internationally? I mean, that's your fault at that point. And so I was like, she deserved all this because she did that to herself. You can easily be safe about these things. And then, in Titanic, he could have fit on the door too. She was just being selfish. So that's why I'm like, I can't watch these movies because I'm just like, this wouldn't have happened because it's stupid and yeah.
Oh, by the way, for those of you who might be new around here, just expect movie and video game spoilers every time you get on this channel.
Alright, Titanic has been around for over 30 years.
True, but I also talked about like Final Fantasy. Like
Again,
I mentioned that there's a kissing.
For a while.
I mentioned that there's a kissing scene in Final Fantasy X. I don't know. I'm really upset that the spoilers for Final Fantasy VII here, the Aerith scene got spoiled for me, even though everyone knows it. Because I know that I would have cried if I didn't know that was gonna happen. But I was just like, okay, yeah, everyone knows about this. It's sad, but, it's fine. Like, I will say, I did not expect it as early in the story as it was.
Really?
There are 2 parts of Final Fantasy VII, because originally it was on 2 discs. And, it's on the first disc. It's like the last thing that happens in disc 1, but it's on the first disc.
Wow.
Yeah. I expected it to be, like, pretty close to the end, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways. So that, I did feel a little more emotional, because I didn't expect it that soon. Although Kotori seemed jittery for a moment, eventually my Hime relaxed in my arms. She blushed slightly. I am a weeaboo.
We all are here. I mean, do I count as a weeb? I've only seen like a handful of anime.
You were the one who said Tadaima first, so yes, you do.
I actually took a Japanese language class, the beginning level, so of course I know these basics. It's not solely from watching anime. Took an actual class, because I'm like, tip. If you know Japanese, you get paid big bucks because you can translate manga and other Japanese media and video games, and you get paid big bucks for that.
Have you heard of the YouTuber Abroad in Japan?
No.
He's pretty much the OG J-vlogger. He was the one who pretty much, actually put footage of Japan on YouTube for the first time and made it more than just this mythical place.
Wow.
Yeah, he's been on the podcast a couple of times. The podcast that I watch. And, yeah, he's called Abroad in Japan because his name is Chris Broad.
That's awesome.
And, good lord, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, he originally went to Japan to teach English.
I actually been, I've been thinking about maybe doing that too. Maybe like when I'm older or something.
Yeah. I mean, that'll improve your Japanese skills.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Good. Anyways, oh no. Did you read that? I don't know.
Oh no.
What? Oh,
I'm just so happy.
you get a screenshot.
Yeah.
It appears so. If she was happy, I was too.
It's so cute. Oh, your arms aren't shaking at all.
I said you weren't heavy, right? Besides, I've trained my upper body quite a bit. Ah, if only I had done the same. If only I was smart enough to do something like exercise.
Well, I mean, she's like probably like only like she's probably less than 100 pounds because your leg muscles take up a lot of your body weight.
Yeah.
So she's like basically lost all that muscle. So she's probably less than 100 pounds, but that's healthy for her because she doesn't need those muscles.
Yeah, I mean, as you said earlier, though, her legs are well proportioned.
Yeah, they probably look like they should be looking like really weak and almost like bone with muscle hanging off, basically.
Oh God.
That's what happens when
gee, I wonder why they
don't use them.
I wonder why the devs didn't want to draw it like that.
They could have at least drawn her legs a little smaller. Like, because I mean,
anyways,
like it makes it look like she like.
Literally, we're going on a tangent every line.
I'm sorry.
I have no regrets.
I can tell by how tight you're holding me. You're really in shape, Owie. He was a biker, so he had
Obviously, you use your legs to pedal when biking, but you have to use your whole body to keep rhythm and balance to go fast. If you can't hold the handlebars properly, then there's no way you can pedal at full speed.
I see.
Why are you getting educational during a romance scene? Katori nodded.
Because that's how nerds do it. What? Like, you don't get educational and talk nerd stuff while being romantic? That's part of the whole romantic of being a nerd.
No, I can't say I do.
Oh.
Katori nodded. Well, if I had many romantic experiences to begin with, while letting go of a sigh of relief. By the way, my dear Hime, I moved the conversation away from bikes and brought the attention back to her. Good on you, man! I didn't want to just cradle her in my arms.
You made me choke!
You're welcome.
Why? It's almost like as uncomfortable in that one Prince song where it's like,
I'm sure that clip's gonna come back to haunt me if I ever make it big.
What is the kiss? But it's like, you know, kissing sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that clip, if I ever like make it big on YouTube, I'm sure that clip will come back to haunt me.
Well, I mean, you did the whole Bayonetta thing for the beginning of the beginning of frickin' Twilight Princess, that one playthrough. So,
hey, that was an edit. That was an edit.
Still, it took a clip.
Hey, that's not as embarrassing as not knowing what a bayonet is. Oh.
Huh,
I'm kidding, obviously. How are you? How are you feeling at the moment?
Betrayed.
No, not you, Katori.
My feelings don't matter. I'm extremely happy, of course.
Then I too am pleased.
I love this so much.
The guy I'm holding in my arms is okay too. Just ask me anytime you'd like me to do so.
They look like, you know, that soft couple, you know? The one that's like, like, you know, you see in public and you just go, Oh, they're so cute. Even every day?
Yes, 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 yes! Even every day.
She's probably gonna ask him to put her to bed every night because he would have to pick her up and place her on the bed.
Because she's the Hime.
Me a princess every day.
She likes this more than I thought she would. Well, isn't that like every little girl's dream?
Every woman wants to be treated like a princess. Then once they are married to their prince, a queen, and then after that, a goddess.
Yeah, I'm reminded of we spend a ton of money so that the bride can pretend to be a princess and marry her prince and live happily ever after because magic exists.
The fact that we were both able to do it shows we have problems. Ah.
Well then, I think I'll try my luck. Oh, that's you.
Well then,
that's
I
you.
think I'll try my luck and ask for every day.
I would do it every day before you ask.
Yo! I like that.
Receiving your praise is an honor, Hime. If someone had heard our conversation, I'm sure they would have smacked me across the head. But I didn't care. I was that happy right now.
Just imagine Ageha in the shadows, like, really, you idiot? Why would you say that? That's just so weird.
Alright, screenshot.
Oh, I'm so cute! Okay. A princess. I'm a princess. Oh,
Which-
Which makes you my prince.
I was planning on playing the part of a vassal.
What? Vassal? Like
Vassal.
a knight or something?
Yeah.
What's
I don't know. I have no clue.
Okay, hold on. Now you're a prince. I'm gonna look up vassal, whatever that
Well
is.
then, if that's the case, then there's no difference in our rank.
Is a vassal. Holder of land by feudal tenure on conditions of homage and allegiance. Bro, why would you want to be a vassal?
Because that would make her a higher rank than him, obviously.
You want to be equal. All relationships, you want to be equal. If that makes sense. When the other one, when the other person treats you to something, you treat them to something, vice versa.
Love is no game. It's war.
Love is war, love is war, love is war. Rank really doesn't matter when you hold me like this, and you always be by my side, ready to hold me like a princess.
I hope I get spared by the YouTube copyright gods, because you know they strike J rock without a second, or J pop without a second thought. If you feel that way, you should be more relaxed then.
Bro, I sit in a wheelchair all day, every day. Don't know if I can be relaxed. Huh?
You're still nervous?
Yes. It's just,
I think
Yo, me. I'm nervous all the time.
I think my wanting her to not be nervous was only making her more so.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Just
guess
don't
there was
say
only
anything.
one more thing I could do. Kiss her.
Kiss
I'd
her,
like to
her.
kiss you. At least, okay.
It's so cute. Like, when they ask, it's just adorable. Oh my gosh.
Well then, princess, your wish is my command. As you wish, you know. I shall happily oblige to any of your orders, my dear princess. Staring at me, Katori went into deep thought. For a moment, the cries of the nocturnal insect became nearly deafening.
The cries of the fangirl squeeing
CG.
were almost deafening.
CG, CG, CG.
CG.
I heard a light whisper of a breath, and then...
Oh my gosh. I can't! I'm not gonna be able to say the line. I'm not gonna be able to say the line.
Fine. Fine.
Oh my gosh!
Her whisper seemed to invoke an even deeper allure. Allure.
Okay, I'm like, if you don't say allure, I will make you redo the line.
Yeah. Of course, my princess. Nope,
Aww.
they ain't showing shit.
Ah! Game devs, why?
Our lips gently touched. I could feel
I-
the peacefulness of this moment in my lips, my arms throughout my whole body.
Just don't drop
Noise.
her, okay?
Insert female noises here. I accepted her love and returned it with my own. Then we slowly parted from each other. That was shorter. Good.
Just texted me, are you okay?
You might wanna.
I'm sorry, this is too pure! My heart! Okay?
You might wanna say something.
I love you, Ollie!
I meant more to your sister. Or whoever
Oh,
it was.
I texted her, I said, no, I'm not. I said, no, I'm dying! All caps! And then she replied, all caps, what do you mean?
記録した
I mean, I'm dying from cuteness!
Anyways, I love
And a
you.
romance!
I love you
anime.
too, my princess.
What is this?
I'm
I'm getting too much enjoyment out of this.
so
This
glad
too
this is
cool.
on. This is gonna be on the internet.
Yo, I have a weakness, okay? I have a huge weakness to cute, adorable little romance.
oh my God,
It is a problem.
No, it is not a problem. It is not a problem.
But it's a weakness. It's a big weakness of mine. It's a problem, okay?
It's a weakness for me too, and I'm a guy.
This is why I could probably never voice a romance anime character, because if things happen like this, I'd be freaking out too much to be able to say my lines.
Anyways, did you read this?
Princess.
She sure seemed to like this. The stars can surely see how merry you are, princess.
Bro, who wouldn't want to be held by the person they love and called a prince/princess? Like, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't love that? When we're this happy, they can watch all they want.
Well then, I hope the weather is fine tomorrow. And then they talk about the weather. Ha!
Me too.
The twinkling stars of the night sky watched over our special time. Kotori's smile, however, shone brighter than any of those stars. I think we should be getting back soon.
Let's stay like this a little longer.
As you wish. As you wish. There
What
it
he
is.
should have brought was
There
a
it
picnic
is.
blanket so they could go stargazing while laying in the grass.
There
Put
it
on a
is.
blanket.
The three words that are almost as good as I love you.
The three words that any woman wants to hear other than I love you.
Yes.
And I'm the doctor.
What? I don't want to get that.
Doctor Who! Okay?
I had a feeling.
David Tennant and Matt Smith are fine!
Sorry.
Okay?
The princess's wish is law.
Fine.
Ah. Back at base.
No! I want to go back to the cuteness! Wow, it feels so empty.
そうねただでさえ無駄に広いのに人もグライダーもないとなるとね
Why is the
There's a
still
glider
there?
right there. Oh,
If everybody quits, it's going to be like this.
でしょうね。けど、元に戻るだけよ。あの人たちが来る以前に。
But it felt so natural with the glider and all the members here.
ここがもともと飛行機用のドック
did you recognize the typo in that, or did you just fix it automatically in your brain? That makes four, by the way.
I probably just automatically fixed it.
It said it felt so natural with Glider and everyone else here.
Oh, yeah, I think I naturally fixed it.
Okay.
I guess so. I don't want this to end, Yoru. It was just starting to get fun.
ほんと勝手な人たちよね。私たちの気持ちももう少し考えてほしいものだわ。
Good lord, you're not even in the club.
Sorry for yelling at my mic.
Oh, Asa agrees.
Oh.
How?
言い間違えただけ。姉さんの気持ち。いや。
Well, I mean, when you're twins, all the emotions, you know, when one feels hurt, the other one normally does, especially when they're this close. That's a big mistake. You weren't even close to being right. I wonder if those clouds will come tomorrow.
さあ、確率的にはこの3日くらいが一番ありそうだったけど。
Nerve-wracking.
だからって食べすぎ。
Look at how cute that face is!
Yeah. Not as cute as that one though.
I'm so nervous, I can't stop.
Stress eating.
Yo, me.
Me as well, honestly. Speaking of eating, I still haven't eaten.
After this next day night cycle, or when it gets to day, do you want to end? Just so you can eat?
Maybe. I don't know yet. We've only been going for an hour and a half. So.
You still need to eat.
True.
Anyway, why
I can
are you
eat
cleaning?
later.
It's 8 o'clock!
7. Oh, 8. You're right. 7:50. I guess you're right. I thought I misread it as 7:30. So.
Hmm.
That's what?
Ah, you're here. Hey, Elsa. Hey, Yoru.
Why would they bring up a rope?
Oh yeah, what's wrong? Why are you here now? Nothing. I was just feeling restless at home. Plus, it could be coming tomorrow, right? I thought I'd go to Flying Fish Manor, but since those two were finally getting some alone time, I didn't want to bother them.
ちょうど姉さんが寂しがってたところです。
Oh yeah, glad you're here. Thank you. Oh yeah, here are some strawberries. Ooh, look, Yoru, strawberries.
Oh my god, I kind of want to try her route, the Asa route. I kind of want to. She's always gets so excited about everything.
It's adorable, honestly.
Everything and nothing.
Wait, so if we go someone else's, do you think that Katori says yes to the guy that asks her out?
Maybe. I kind of don't want to see it if it happens.
But the thing is, I want her happy too.
Yeah, she's still best girl. Like, she'll always be best girl.
Yeah, but since we have to do other routes, like
yeah, that's true.
Specifically,
True.
Her happy would be the best thing, and if being with that guy makes her happy, then that's fine.
Anyways.
Huh. What's that, Yoru?
Tis rope.
Why you got a rope?
見つけたんです。ロープみたいに見えるんですけど。ほら。
Oh, it's a tow rope.
Is that rubber? Looks like a rubber cord or something.
何に使うものなのかと思って。
Huh.
Something hanging from it? It seems pretty long.
ここにあるものだから飛行機に関係するものだと思うんですけど。
See,
Maybe it's to help lift machinery?
last time I saw a rope in anything anime related, it was in the form of a noose, so...
What were you watching?
Doki Doki Literature Club.
Well, duh! Of course that would be that!
That's legitimately the last time I've seen a rope in anime.
My days.
Do you see a rope in many anime?
No!
So that's why it's the last one. It was years ago, but it was still the last one I've seen. Anyways. Wow, that's a straight up Yoru face.
Anyway, let's eat these strawberries.
That is a straight up Yoru face on Asa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah!
ごちそうさまでした.
Mm-hmm. These are so sweet. They were actually a gift. I couldn't eat them all by myself, so I brought them.
記録した。
A gift from who?
今日はここで寝るんですか？
Oh, just for us from her. Okay, I thought she meant she had been given it from someone.
She was probably given to it by her family or something.
Maybe. Or maybe someone else.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Watch her end up dating Masa.
Oh, please God, no. But I also don't want him with a car either.
She would be wearing the pants in the relationship. Let's just get that straight.
Yeah.
She would. Yeah, I brought sleeping bags. Tonight might be our last night after all. Agia, are you really going to quit? If Katori does.
小鳥先輩がいなくて続けられるじゃないですか。
Well, I could keep doing it, but there's no real reason to. Don't you like gliders, though? I do. Working with Katori, Aoi, and you guys is what makes it fun.
Or one of you.
I like watching everybody fly.
アゲハ先輩って変わってますね。
Hakeha senpai.
Why's that?
普通は自分で飛びたがるものじゃないでしょうか。
Maybe. Aoi let me ride along with him, and boy, does it feel good.
Oh, she did get a chance to fly. Okay.
Yeah, he took everyone up.
Right, yeah.
After he took Katori, he took Agiha, Yoru, and Asa.
Yoru.
Yeah, she wanted to, so he did.
It does feel
I don't
good.
remember.
Yeah, they didn't show it at all,
Yeah, I
but
know.
like he took everyone.
I don't remember Yoru being part of that equation since she's not in the club.
No, she was.
Okay, whatever. I'll
They
take your word
include
for
her
it.
like she's in the club at this point.
Mhm.
But, well, that's not why I'm here. I don't really know how to say it, but that's not what's important.
小鳥先輩がいなくなったらその大事なものもなくなってしまうってことですか。
Exactly. The fact that you guys think like that really shows what close friends you are. Friends, huh? Losing the garage last summer was a real big problem. When it happened, it was really rough. I really wanted to cry. But now when I think about it, it feels like it was for the best. The reason why we can do more activities than normal clubs is because we're outside of school. Oh, I'm jealous of you all. What are you talking about? You're part of the team now. That includes you too, Yoru.
No, it doesn't. Oh! Oh! Wow, she got a few points for that one.
A little bit, a little bit. Hey, Yoru, show me the rope from the before. I'm going to find what to use it for.
そうですね。
We're all lined up to sleep tonight. Kinda like peas in a pod.
She's so innocent! Well,
It's kind of like we're at camp.
this shows that you don't need Katori and Aoi to have cuteness in If My Heart Had Wings.
Honestly.
Oh, speaking of Aoi and Katori,
Out of any of these characters, I'm 100% Asa. Hey, Aoi.
what is it, my Hime? Oh,
I want to talk to you normally, not like a prince.
damn it! Yeah, sure, what's up? I switched tones as soon as she asked. Katori was still looking up at the sky.
It's finally happening.
It took a moment for me to understand what she'd whispered. Yeah, pretty soon, I responded firmly. If Amane's predictions were right, there was a high chance of the morning glory coming within the next 3 days. This was what we had been waiting for the past year.
I want to fly.
We're gonna get to. Hmm?
I want to cross that corridor in the sky. The morning glory.
Sounded like she was wishing for it.
If I do, I feel like I can have my future back.
Your future? Katori gave a deep nod.
That's right. My future. That's the biggest thing I lost. I feel like if I fly through the morning glory, I'll have it back.
It wasn't as if she thought the clouds had some miracle power or something. She was probably talking about her dignity and meaning of life. I think, to her, flying the morning glory was proof of her ability to live. So that's why I answered. You'll get it back. Katori clung to me tightly.
I can do it on my own, but when you're with me, I feel brave. Thanks for being here for me.
I hugged her with all my might. We'll definitely fly.
Yeah.
We both looked up at the same place, straight up in the sky, up to the highest points we could see. Oh, we're not done. We are done. Oh, okay. Wait, did I spend the night?
Oh. We're going to see. Huh? What's that noise?
It is me!
Ah. Good morning.
Good morning, Katori. We're not gonna do too much more.
Ohio.
We're not gonna do another full day. Good. Ohio. Katori. I'm never saying that again.
Oh, you're up. Morning, Katori.
That's like true weeb status if I say Ohio.
That's literally just the morning greeting. Ohayou gozaimasu, Katori-san.
おはよう。
See?
I remember
You
I
guys-
played like a shitty like one person developed visual novel on I don't even know, but they spelt Ohio like the state. Anyways,
You guys. Agia, why are you all here?
oh yeah, why is she here?
Well, sleeping by myself was pretty lonely, so last night I met up with Asa and Yoru. I'm going to have some of these croquettes. You made these, right, Tori?
No, they're for me.
I could just see Aoi and Asa getting in a tumble about
Katori knows what's up.
Okay, but don't eat all of them. I made them for Aoi.
葵。
Yoru's response had a bit of a twitch to it.
What's with the sudden extra concern for Aoi?
どうやら夕べのうちに進展があった模様。
Don't make me out to be a pervert.
記録した。
Stop! You're just making stuff up! it's a good thing I didn't come here. I would have just gotten in the way.
We all know what they're insinuating.
Uh,
We all know what they're insinuating in this E-rated game. Vittori, do you want some rice?
yeah, big helping, please.
You know, you're only eating your feelings. Yeah, but they're delicious.
Shut up! You don't know anything about my feelings.
As I was filling her bowl, I heard a few voices coming from the hall. Is somebody there? Wait, oops. Shit. For a moment I thought I was playing Final Fantasy and tried to bring up the menu with X.
Huh.
What I meant to do was that.
記録した。おはよ
Kanako entered the dining room with a big smile on her face. She wasn't alone. Coming in after her was...
ただいま、水瀬くん。
I would have figured she had graduated by this point, if I'm honest. Oh, right, it's a 5-year school.
Yeah,
Yuka?
her and Kanako.
あー、疲れた。バスの中で一睡もできなかったよ。おはようございます。
Everyone's here.
Hey, Sane, Hiroku, what's going on?
Ryoko, I believe.
Oh, Ryoko. Sorry, I don't know why it's a
さん
you.
から電話もらったのよ。そうそう。ソアリング部のみんながなんかすごいことするらしいから見といた方がいいよって。
Hey, we don't know if it's today.
それで夜行バスで帰ってきたらみんな時間が同じだったみたいで駅でばったり。
And that's why you're all here so early.
私はさっき寮の前で会ったんだけどね。あの2階の部屋に隠してあったグライダーで飛ぶんでしょ。なんとかって雲を。
In layman's terms.
興味あるからさ。みんな頑張ってたのをいつも横で見てたし。一度飛んでるところを見てみたかったから。そう言うと思って一応連絡網を回しておいたわけ。
You guys.
From the time our garage was trashed till the time we got our base, Flying Fish Manor was where we had been doing our work. It was a bit of a nuisance for Yuka and everyone else, but they never complained, and it even helped from time to time.
というわけで朝ごはんプリーズ。
Please!
Please.
There are some croquettes if you'd like. Kotori made them.
これ小鳥ちゃん作ったの？
But they're actually mine!
すごい。
But therefore I'll leave.
美味しそう。
Is it okay if... Is it okay if everyone had some?
Oh, I guess. Of course. I mean, you came all this way to see us do this big flight and all. But I don't know if you'll like them. They're cold now since I made them last night. It's what are
They're-
microwaves for, sweetie?
There's rice. There's rice and miso soup too. I'll get you some.
私手伝うわ。
I really want to try miso soup.
It has like tofu and stuff in it.
Yeah,
I'm
I know.
just like,
I know.
I like the chicken broth soup thing
On like
with the
with
onion.
like ramen.
No, it's like, you know, that starter soup that they give you at hibachi places.
No, I'm gonna be honest. I have no clue.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
it's like a chicken broth with some chives and and like onion and stuff.
Okay.
And it's a nice little soup that they give you as a starter before the hibachi. So
I don't have soup often, so
yeah.
for me it's if it's there I'll eat it, but usually I can find something better.
Mm.
The doorbell rang just as I was scooping out a serving of rice.
はーい。
I mean, ramen is... I count ramen separately, even though it is technically soup.
Yeah, ramen's like its own category.
Yeah. Same with soba, and udon is just pretty much noodles.
Yeah.
Like, even if there's broth, like, the broth doesn't stick to the noodles and it tastes like
The
shit.
noodles take up so
Yeah,
much.
it tastes like shit. From what I've heard, it tastes like shit. Which is really weird, because, like, I've heard soba is amazing. Do you remember that, like, Ace Attorney case?
Yes, of course I do.
Well, the soba, like, because she was allergic to soba, she made udon. And I'm just like, you could have made ramen.
Yeah.
Or you could have, like, made it in the soba style, but just without buckwheat. Why did you have to literally make mochi noodles? Boing, pop. God, that was absolutely ridiculous case.
Yeah.
And a ridiculous, freak out.
Why is it always the third case?
It
Always
was
the third case. Or one of the middle cases.
Yeah, I was about to
You
say,
always have to make one of them.
I can dissolve your argument in only a few words. The soba case is the fourth case.
Yeah.
Sane pattered off to the entrance. Later on.
I was not happy with that case because I was like, what's happening to Phoenix? Please tell me he's not gonna die or anything.
Okay. We'll finish this scene and then we'll be done. Tatsuya's here. Anchan! Anchan! Yes, I'm gonna call him Anchan.
Looking anime character. Whoa.
Even though he looks honestly pretty generic.
I don't know.
If I'm being honest, like, I know you don't like I know you don't like the anime boys with like the weird hair, but I really do. Like, it's why I love Cloud so much. He's one of my favorite anime styled characters ever. Well, that and his story is also fantastic. So.
But I mean, look at his chiseled features and his eyes.
Yeah.
Look at the eyes.
Yeah,
They're
he's
so
cool.
beautiful. He's so cool. Okay.
Also, I will say, in terms of Cloud, if you don't like his spiky hair, it's so much less spiky in Remake.
Good. Because it's just a ridiculous amount of spiky.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Well, I think the point is that, his name is Cloud. His hair kinda, like, in the original, at least, it's almost lightning shaped.
Wow.
Or at least when you see his, like, battle render, not like the one that you walk around with. The one with the egg beater hands.
Ah.
But the actual one that actually looks real and realistic and is used in battle. As he entered, all the girls blushed a little and began fixing their hair.
Of course they did, because Tatsuya is nice looking. Yay. Not gonna lie.
Oh, it's the system voice.
記録した
Yo, 来てやったぞ。
And
And a-hole. Yay.
Yeah, and Hotaru! Screw you, Masa! What are you doing here?
昨日いちごのお裾分け持っていこうと思ったんだけどな。アゲハに「お邪魔になるからや
Ah.
めとけ」って言われて
Agia,
仕事の
what?
ために持ってきたんだ。
Because
No.
Agaha didn't want to ruin their moment,
Mm-hmm. The moment. Mm-hmm.
The wholesome moment. Thought I just wanted to bring them before I go back to work.
There.
Saying that, he put 3 packs of strawberries on the table.
Oh, strawberries from yesterday.
本当だ私はあーちゃんに呼ばれてあーちゃんはい着替え
Ah, thanks. It's gonna be the exact same clothes
Yeah.
that she's wearing.
Obviously. What about you, Masa?
あこないだ飛んでるとこ見に行った時なんか中途半端になっちゃっただろもう一回ちゃんと見ときたいと思って
Things didn't go as planned, Your girlfriend got slapped in the face by her sister.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
あ 勘違いすんなよ。これは生徒会役員としてだからな。別にお前らなんか興味ねえからな。
Seto Kayakito.
Masa, you can shut the crap up, boy. Bam, bam.
Yeah, sure. Say it, don't spray it.
We're at full house all of a sudden.
You want some breakfast?
いいのか？
じゃあちょっとだけ。
なんかうまそうだな、このコロッケ。
Stay away from those things. I guess making all of them was a good.
すぐロードします。
I almost terrified myself.
Stop. Calm down, buddy.
Look, I'm using a third-party controller, and the triggers are really sensitive. Like, I barely put any pressure on it.
Just calm.
記録した。
I guess making all of them was a good call.
I hope they'll leave some for you,
Look,
Ollie.
my finger's off the trigger now.
We're still missing someone. Amane.
Amane, obviously.
Huh. What's Amy?
Wait, she looks like sad.
記録した。
That bell ringing.
私見てきます。
Ryoko headed towards the entrance. A moment later.
やあ、おはようみんな。
Why'd they look sad?
I don't know.
Amane walked in with a huge smile on her face.
You really did come.
Good morning. What happened? You're here early.
今日もテストをするんだろう。顧問としてしっかり見ておこうと思ってな。
You're always coming and going as you please. Are you sure you didn't just come because you smelled the food?
いい
Oh,
匂いだ。
she did it again.
お腹空いてたのを思い出してしまったぞ。
Of course you forgot. Here you are.
わーい、ありがとう、葵くん。
In a moment, a quiet morning suddenly became very noisy. It felt just like the morning before a festival.
葵くん、おかわり。
There even enough for everyone to have firsts? Me too.
Yeah, they were made with Katori's love. She just loved me that much. Okay, I'm on it. Ah, see?
Hey, stop! You guys are eating too much. Make sure to leave some for Aoi.
葵？葵？なになに？
Oh, they don't know! They don't know!
記録した。
Everyone was paying attention to the way Katori was speaking.
You guys, just forget about it.
No, just admit it, okay? It was a pretty cool morning. It really felt as if summer was about to end.
Hurry up and eat. We've got to do the test flight.
The last summer we might have? Oh. Okay.
Oh.
The last summer we might have. I meant to say it like that. Totally, yeah. Alright, that's it. We're done. Oh? Oh, of course. A close-up of the, person-shaped thunderhead.
Yes.
記録した。
Alright, we got a lot done in the 2 hours, pretty much exactly, that we've been live. 1 hour 59.
Wait.
And I got to hear probably the best reaction out of Gracie
Oh yeah.
that I've
Why-
ever heard to anything.
That was like more cute than their first kiss.
Oh, absolutely it was. Are you kidding? Absolutely.
Like, oh my gosh.
I hadn't seen that before. So,
Like, yes, their first kiss was like cute and romantic and
Yeah.
all, but like this.
so in my
This
first
was.
first playthrough, I got up to the end of the date scene. That's how far I got.
Mm.
So pretty much everything after the Milf Wheel scene, I hadn't seen. including that bit. And
That was too cute.
like, is it weird for a guy like me to basically fangirl?
No. Like, that was adorable! It's like the same as everyone fangirling when, spoilers for Endgame, I guess, when everyone was frickin' screaming and hooting and hollering when Captain America was able to pick up Mjolnir.
Yeah. I clapped. I definitely clapped.
I clapped and was like, yes!
Although I went to see it again, and no one clapped the second time.
That's because they were all probably seeing it again.
Yeah, maybe.
And we're like, okay, we good now. But then a little later while when like all the girls came to protect Peter Parker, my sister yelled, "Let's go, lesbian!"
My brother, like, he hates that scene.
Yeah, it's so pandering. It was fine. Like Infinity War did it perfectly.
Okay,
that
I
was
was
just
about
like,
to
oh
say,
yeah,
like,
slap in the face. Yay, feminism.
I don't know. I didn't
Y'all.
know. I didn't know how you felt about that, so I was hesitant to say that. But it's good to know that you agree.
Y'all, these people are already super epic on their own.
Throwing controversy into the end of a stream. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And we will see you all in the next one. Take care, continue testing, and best of luck in all of your future endeavors. Bye-bye.
Bye.